Right, honestly, it feels necessary, doesn't it? Like, some things simply demand to be dissected meticulously until the rot is fully exposed. You wouldn't believe the state of things. It's just appalling. People think education is some sacred, gleaming ideal. A pathway to enlightenment or something equally fanciful. Sweet summer children. It's a business, darling. A cold, calculating, deeply inefficient business and Birmingham City University. Oh, they were masters of the art. Let me tell you. It started, you see, with a kind of naive hope. My mother, bless her heart, she always said education was the one thing they couldn't take from you back in, well, never mind where. Old country stories you wouldn't understand. She scrimped, saved, convinced her sister to contribute. Also, I could have this. And this turned out to be a nursing degree, something I genuinely wanted. A proper calling, I thought. A chance to actually help people. So quaint. The initial allure, the sprawling campus, the optimism of the intake. It felt for a fleeting moment like the beginning of something lovely. Like a carefully pressed flower in a worn, leather-bound book. But the petals began to bruise almost immediately. My first placement. Oh, dear God, the placement. I worked in healthcare before, of course. My grandmother was a paramedic back home, and I practically grew up in hospitals, learning proper care, proper ethics. It's inherent. It's in the bones, but this was different. I witnessed practices that, frankly, sent shivers down my spine. Things that flew in the face of everything I'd ever been taught. And it wasn't some subtle infraction, either. This was blatant disregard for patient safety. A casualness with human life that was deeply unsettling. Like, truly imagine a nurse leaving a crucial piece of equipment, vital for monitoring a patient's breathing, completely out of reach. Not just out of reach, darling, but tucked away in a cluttered storage room, seemingly forgotten. A storage room that smelled, by the way, like stale disinfectant and disappointment. You know, that lingering sense of neglect. And then when I, with my admittedly rather refined sensibilities, dared to question it, my personal tutor, she gaslit me. Can you believe the audacity? She told me I was overreacting, that I was being too sensitive. Like my sensitivity was the problem, not the potential endangerment of a human being. It's like telling someone they're too observant when they notice a fire. Insane. It was a complete invalidation of my experience. A dismissal of my inherent understanding of proper medical protocol. It's the equivalent of telling a sommelier that the wine tastes perfectly fine, even when it's clearly vinegar. It's an insult to expertise, a degradation of standards. I escalated it naturally to the course lead. I crafted a detailed, meticulously worded email outlining the incident, the potential consequences, and my concerns. It was a masterpiece, honestly. The structure, the clarity of the prose, a testament to years of dedicated study. And what did I receive in return? Silence. Absolute, deafening silence, like screaming into the void. A void that smelled faintly of institutional apathy, I might add. And then the truly insidious part began. They informed me with a chilling lack of empathy that I had to complete the placement, regardless of my concerns. Or risk not passing your first year, they said, as if it were a perfectly reasonable stipulation. It was coercion, pure and simple. They held my academic future hostage. Did they not understand that forcing someone into a potentially harmful situation isn't just unethical? It's barbaric. It's like demanding a painter continue using toxic paints, even after they've developed a severe allergic reaction. I left, of course. I couldn't stay. My integrity, my sense of self-worth, it simply wouldn't allow it. It felt like ripping out a part.
Okay, so I was looking into things happening around Birmingham City University. It's just a lot, you know. And honestly, it's kind of depressing. It's not that the area is bad, it's just people take advantage. Especially tourists, I guess. Businesses around here, they try to look friendly, all the shops near the university, but sometimes it's a show. Like, remember last New Year's Eve? It was ridiculous. So businesses near Birmingham City University, they rely on events, right? And people were tricked into going to Centenary Square for fireworks that didn't exist. Some accounts on social media, pretending to be local updates, Birmingham updates, can you believe it, spread this lie. Thousands showed up, just standing there. I bet a lot of people missed their dinner reservations. Or had to pay for taxis they didn't need. And those tourists who came specifically for that, they probably felt so stupid. The police warned everyone, but it didn't really help, did it? I think the people who made those fake accounts probably just wanted chaos, honestly. Maybe some teenagers being awful. They probably got a slap on the wrist, if anything. Honestly, probably nothing happened to them. And the people who wasted their New Year's Eve, they just went home, disappointed, and probably told everyone they know never to trust Birmingham's social media again. Then you have this general vibe. Businesses around Birmingham City University tend to be crowded, really crowded, and that makes pickpocketing easier. I haven't personally seen it, but you hear stories. Someone's phone disappearing from their bag while they're looking at a map trying to find the university, or a wallet gone while they're distracted by all the shops. I imagine those people were heartbroken, losing everything like that. The pickpockets, they were probably already spending the money on something silly. It's just unfair. They likely blend into the crowds, right? Disappear before anyone even notices. And then the tourists are stuck trying to cancel cards and file police reports, and their whole trip feels ruined.
The state of businesses near Birmingham City University. If you're expecting a pleasant experience from the businesses near Birmingham City University, prepare to be disappointed. This isn't just a few bad apples, it's an orchard of mediocrity, neglect, and outright incompetence. The area is plagued by a pattern of issues: poor hygiene, rude staff, outright scams, and even safety concerns. Let's break it down. Shopping centers, a symphony of disrepair. The Bullring, one of the most well-known shopping centers in the area, is a masterclass in how not to run a retail space. Visitors report mice running freely through stores like Sephora and River Island, as if they're part of the shopping experience. The customer toilets, overflowing with filth, soaked in urine, with sanitary products left on the floor like some kind of grotesque modern art installation. Security here doesn't seem interested in security. One reviewer was dismissed after reporting an incident, while another faced racial slurs from other shoppers, with no intervention. The car park is a labyrinth of grime, broken lifts, and misleading signs designed to squeeze every last pound out of visitors. If you enjoy paying £6 to park in what feels like a neglected underground dungeon, this is the place for you. Gyms where broken dreams go to die. The gym group Birmingham City Centre is less of a fitness centre and more of a cautionary tale. Equipment is either broken or missing, lockers are damaged, and the air conditioning smells like it hasn't been cleaned since the building opened. Theft is a recurring issue. Some members report stolen belongings from locked lockers, with management seemingly indifferent. Then there's the personal trainers. Some are fine, but others. One was accused of sexual harassment, mocking a client's body and making inappropriate comments about pregnancy. Another staff member was overheard making sexist remarks mid-workout, turning what should be a place of self-improvement into a hostile environment. Restaurants, a roller coaster of regret. MyLahore Birmingham promises authentic cuisine but delivers disappointment. Raw pakoras, cold prawns, and burgers that bear no resemblance to what was advertised. The service, slow, disinterested, and in one case, a waiter thought it appropriate to hit on a customer's girlfriend at 10:30 p.m. Faculty coffee is another gem if you enjoy being treated like an inconvenience. Staff here have a reputation for arrogance, refusing simple requests like sugar, laughing at customers, and even spilling hot liquids on them without so much as an apology. The place reeks of neglect, with dirty tables and an atmosphere that feels more like a detention center than a cafe. Nightlife where safety takes a backseat. Rosies Birmingham is the kind of club where the bouncers act like they're guarding Fort Knox, except their criteria for entry seems to be based on mood, race, or sheer randomness. Multiple reports of racism, assault, and even spiking incidents with no response from management. Then there's the classic Baytown switch. Advertised £4 entry turns into £10 at the door because the vouchers aren't worth